Chapter 35. Those who laughed and enjoyed Emmanuel's misfortune earlier felt their cheeks heat up in embarrassment. None of them knew that the man who looked shabby was, in fact, part of the Quillen family. When did the Quillen family have a man among them? Melanie's mind had gone blank, while Chase dared not utter a word. Even Claudette couldn't hide her shock. Emmanuel has joined the Quillen family? Does he work for them? Or has he become alive and son-in-the-law? Despite being the center of attention, Emmanuel was confused as he didn't know who Beatrix was. Adam hastily explained, "Miss Beatrix, I am deeply sorry for my error. I had absolutely no idea that this man was your personal guest, nor did I know he was a member of the esteemed Quillen family." "If you don't know anything, why didn't you check first? Isn't it rude to kick someone out after allowing him entry?" Beatrix's retort struck Adam silent. At first, he intended to look into the issue further, but upon overhearing people talking, particularly Melanie's comment, he made an impulsive decision without conducting an investigation into Emmanuel's identity. "This is my fault. If Miss Beatrix tells old Mr. Quillen about this, I'll get fired tonight. I'm really sorry, sir. The inconsiderate treatment you received was due to my oversight. Please accept my apology." With that, Adam gave a polite bow, seeking Emmanuel's forgiveness. That sight caused everyone's jaws to drop open in disbelief. Emmanuel is just a useless man. Who is he to get treated this way? Melanie bit her lip, refusing to accept what happened in front of her face. Many shared her sentiment, too. At first, Emmanuel was met with scornful stares, but now, the people who had regarded him with such contempt were casting him glances of surprise and admiration. Some were even sneaking out of the hall as they were afraid Emmanuel would settle scores with them with Beatrix's help. Emmanuel gazed at Beatrix in surprise, as he still had no idea who she was. Beatrix merely winked at him smugly. Before Emmanuel said a word, Adam kept his head bowed. An air of awkward silence lingered in the air. "It's fine. You were just doing your job, anyway," Emmanuel said. He didn't blame Adam for treating him that way. Nevertheless, he was a vengeful person and added, "However, this young man named Keegan was arrogant and insolent, so I don't think he should stay here lest he bullies someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying?" Hearing that, Keegan raised his hand tactfully and left the scene before Adam could take action. No matter how much pride he had, he was not foolish enough to challenge the Quillen family while they were hosting a celebration. Chills ran down everyone's spines as they started fearing their fates. After all, they didn't side with Emmanuel earlier. If he were to nitpick on them, they would all have to leave the party. Even so, Emmanuel wasn't that petty. He was not that foolish to use Beatrix's reputation to offend the guests. After dealing with the situation, Beatrix turned to Claudette and Rosalind. "Ladies, I need to talk to him in private. Will you please excuse us?" Rosalind nodded eagerly. They were currently at the Quillen family's party, and Beatrix had just saved them from a very awkward moment. Despite her reluctance, Claudette was polite enough to fake a nonchalant smile. "If he's part of the Quillen family, why would you need our approval to bring him away?" "Thanks." With that, Beatrix tugged the socially inept Emmanuel away. Emmanuel's brows furrowed together. Who was this young lady? Why didn't she seek my approval before tugging me away?